G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I wanted to just quickly go over whether I think you should summon on the AGL Frieza banner that's dropping in about 17 hours time from now. I'll just sort of break down the banner for a straightaway answer for you guys that just wanted to get the yes/no. The answer is obviously no. We're about a month and a bit out from the anniversary. We know the insanity that's going to be coming with that, with the Broly and Gogeta in part 1 and then the Beast and Gammas in part 2. We're also heading towards a sync, so you definitely want to be stashing away as many stones as humanly possible, and this is just a good opportunity to grind up events. We're going to get easy A's during the celebration, and just stash those stones away. And if you're like me and you're a little bit of a dolphin, grab those sails to sort of bolster you up as well. So as you can see, dropping on the 31st here, so as I mentioned, 17 hours away. We've already gone through Frieza's details. It does have the banner unit for this Dodoria. Works well, wants to be on a team with the Frieza. Unfortunately doesn't link overly well, but anyway, that is what it is. So on JP, as you can see here, this was the banner. Our global banner is going to look a little bit different because it is going to include this AGL Super Saiyan Trunks. So on global, on global when the physical Rose dropped, I don't believe that this guy had been developed yet. So for some reason they wanted to throw Rose out, I guess undercooked, and that resulted in this guy getting pushed back. So the most likely way that this is going to happen is that we are going to get an 8 featured unit banner instead of the 7 that get listed here, and Trunks does just get slapped on the end there. So with the rest of the banner, I can't imagine it really changing all too much. AGL Frieza, look, if we get some extreme buffs, he could be handy, but is he worth summoning on? Definitely not. Dodoria, as I mentioned, wants to be ran on a Frieza team. He doesn't link with Frieza overly well, which really, really hurts him. His defense just isn't quite going to be there. Just in terms of a unit that's going to buff extreme class teams, he doesn't carry that weight. Got the STR Gohan and Piccolo, a handy unit. They've got a nice little revive. They're a support class unit, but when it comes down to it, they probably just fall as a floater on a team. And on a terrible banner like this, you don't want to be summoning just to chase a floater. If you have a lot of other Dokkan Fests and you have been stashing away your coins, potentially they could be a coin option that you might want to run. They could definitely be a fun little combo to run on like Beast Gohan's team when he does drop. But you look at a lot of the other main teams they're on, like as a Saiyan Saga unit, you're probably not going to really find too much use for them. Physical Tours, he is this slot from last year for JP, if that makes sense. So he released a year ago. Again, he is a pure Saiyans lead, so that does give a bit of utility if you're needing to do like extreme class missions or battlefield, I guess. But that's where it starts and where it ends. He's just not good enough. Bardock, very similar, decent leader skill, being the Goku family. But other than leader skill, again, doesn't really offer much in terms of utility. Ginyu's just old at this point. A defensive stacker. His team's just doesn't have enough tang to it. We will eventually get the LR Ginyu Force dropping, but that's a yellow coin banner, so again, another one that I probably wouldn't recommend summoning on, even though that LR Ginyu is really, really good. Then we finish out the banner with AGL Bardock, who gets his easy A during this celebration, which you would think is going to be great. But I don't know what they were thinking with his ETA when they had like the ECAs we just got with Gotenks, Kefla, Gohan, and Tech Boo. They knew that those were the upcoming easy A's, and AGL Bardock is so undertuned. It's actually insane. I'm not exactly sure what missions are going to be dropping. We will get like the legendary Frieza event and a few other sort of different difficult style content. So like I guess maybe he could be useful in a mission, but that's really going to be where it stops. very, very disappointing. Easy A for the AGL Bardock, but at least I guess that's going to be another 33 stones that we can stash away. As I mentioned, the real finish of the banner would then be this Trunks, who's really solid, and with some shenanigans here, you can actually get him up to a 90% chance to dodge, which is pretty busted. But yeah, again, is he the type of unit that's worth chasing on a banner like this? Most definitely not. So hopefully you guys can all hold your urges in, skip, and skip. Doesn't matter if this is guaranteed featured on 50 stones. It's just not worth it, guys. So let me know if you are going to summon. Hopefully you're not, but let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.